Gonna make a lamb curry today. This is beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. You will not regret watching this video. Well, maybe you will, I don't know. Welcome back once again to How to Cook Great. So let's get moving on this one, shall we? So, lamb. I've got about 500 or 600 grams of lamb there. That's about a pound. Little bit of bone in there, little tiny bit of fat, which is great, but it's mostly beautiful, lovely cut of lamb there. 3 regular sized tomatoes. Try and use a nice ripe tomato. 1 onion, cut really small. Green chili, it's up to you how many you put in, and you can chop yours if you want. I'm going to put mine in just like that. Our powders. We've got 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 3 teaspoons of chili powder. I'm using a Kashmiri chili powder. In here I've got 4 black cardamoms. What I've done is I've just opened them out, just to sort of, so you can see the seeds in there. You don't want to put them in whole because that'd be a bit useless. 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds and a couple of inches of cinnamon stick there. And here I've got a tablespoon of garlic ginger paste. We're going to be adding a few more little bits, but we'll do that as we get along. So I've got some hot oil there. I'm using a sunflower oil. You could use a coconut oil or maybe like a mustard oil. That'd be really nice. Let's drop in our whole seeds. So we've got the black cardamom, the cinnamon, and the cumin seeds. And just let them do their thing in this oil just for a few seconds. They'll infuse the oil. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop in our meat. And you can see I've got some bones there, little rib bones, bigger bone, but mostly lovely meat. And on this high heat, we're going to go for about 4 minutes just to seal and get the lamb a little head start. Beautiful, just a nice bit of colour on there. Next up we're going to drop in our onion. I've cut my onion really small. And we're going to stay on this lively high heat. And again we're going to go for another 4 minutes. I'm going to be moving it about pretty much all the time. Now, I've done it in this frying pan just so you can kind of see it a bit clearer. But you can do this in a saucepan, no problem. And we're going to need a lid at some point as well. Fabulous. Next up, let's get a little bit of salt in there. I'm going to drop in my chilies. And like I say, I'm just putting mine in whole like that. Chop them if you want. And then 1 tablespoon of garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. We make this ourselves because we use so much of it. Which you could do if you want. You can make a small batch of it, or you can buy it pre-made in jars. Another 4 minutes. Keep it moving. We're now going to drop in our spices. So we've got 1 turmeric, 2 cumin, 3 chili powder, teaspoons that is. You could get some coriander powder in here if you wanted, but I like this little combo we're using today. Next up, I'm going to go in with those fresh tomatoes. And we want a nice ripe tomato, your ripest, juiciest tomato. We're going to cook this for 5 or 6 minutes now. We want those tomatoes to break down and hopefully they'll give off some moisture. If not, we'll be adding some water, but let's see. We can't tell until the process takes place. So yeah, I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, hopefully with some moisture in the pan. And look at that, Those tomatoes are cooked down really nicely and we did get some moisture from that. We're going to need to add some more. So I'm just going to go with some water here. Now very simply, I mean you've done it now, it's done. Well done. What we're going to do is get a lid on this. We're going to get the heat down. Not to a simmer, but just above a simmer. Lid's going to go on. I'm going to come back in about 25 to 30 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. That time's going to ensure that that meat is super, super tender. Okay, off goes the heat. Let's get that lid off there. That's been going for like half an hour now. And that is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Check it for salt. What we're going to do now is add a nice big pinch of garam masala powder. That's a nice kind of finishing powder. Fresh cilantro or coriander, whatever you may call that. Give that a mix. That is delicious. Let me get that on a plate. And there we have it, absolutely delicious. Get your rice ready, or in my case, I'm gonna have some naan bread. Super. Takes a little while to make, but really, really super delicious. I hope you enjoy that. We'll see you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much indeed for watching our videos. It means a great deal to us. Please do hit the thumbs up for us if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't, I suppose. Yeah, don't do that, just do that. Yeah, and subscribe to us. That would really help us out a lot. We've just hit 100 million views. We're very excited about that. We would love if you could support what we're doing. We don't do any ads or endorse any products at all, even though we're offered it quite a lot of it rubbish, to be honest. But yeah, we don't want to be doing that. So we've got a little PayPal thing. If you want to buy us a coffee, just a couple of dollars or whatever you want, you can just follow the link, which should be about here now. And yeah, pay me some money. I'm broke. Lots of love.